Hi, Aubrey Lorenz here with TribeChiro and today I want to talk to you about getting online reviews for your chiropractic clinic. This is going to be a two-part tutorial. This is part one here. And first of all, who cares about reviews, right? Why do you want online reviews, Google reviews, what have you? Why are they important in the first place? Well, getting these reviews, if we go back to the slide for a minute, these are going to do a number of important things for you. The first of which is you're looking at a screenshot of a search result here. The first thing that these online reviews actually do is they're going to help you rank in the search engines. This is a big part of local search engine marketing and SEO, if you've heard of that, ranking here in the Google Maps and ranking well in the maps results or the local search results and the other search engines as well is having these online reviews. These are social signals that the search engines look for, and they're going to help you come up more highly. So that's the first big benefit there. The second thing is that they draw attention, right? If your patients or prospective patients are out here on Google, let's say, and they're doing a search for you either by name or they're doing more importantly, I guess in one sense, doing a category search like you see here, using this like they're using the yellow pages and they go chiropractor and then they type in your city and they hit enter. These are going to help draw that viewer's eyeball to your listing. They've done eye tracking studies and shown that listings that have, tend to have some good reviews behind them will tend to draw the attention of the user, which makes sense, right? We're all social animals. So they're going to help your listing stand out in the search engines or on whatever review site we happen to be, on talking about. They're going to help your listing stand out. That's second. And provide that social proof. They're going to help, get that click-through rate through to your website and to hopefully make your phone ring. So interesting stat here, 72% of people, this came out just in 2012, 72% of people trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Quite impressive, I think, particularly in healthcare where, it's very big in terms of word of mouth and referral marketing and whatnot. So this is kind of an analog to that process in a sense. So first of all, if we're going to get online reviews, we have to have some place where we're going to, where you can send your patients to write the review. And in these couple of tutorials, we're going to be focusing on these three business directory, business listing sites, review sites, whatever you want to call them. The first is Google Plus listing. It was formerly called Google Places now. They're rebranding it and kind of migrating that platform over into the new Google Plus platform. That's a free listing you can set up. I'll show you how here in a minute. The next review site is the Yahoo local listing. It's also free. And then the third one we're going to focus on here is getting you set up on insider pages, also free. If you haven't seen it, if you don't have it set up or know anything about it, this is what you're going to want to do first is go to google.com/plus. You can see the URL there, but come here, click on the blue button and just create your Google Plus page. It's pretty simple. Follow the prompts. You want to fill out the listing information completely about your business, about your clinic, and then claim the listing. And just follow the prompts. It'll walk you through. It's quite self-explanatory. Once you do that, your listing will look like this. Again, you may have it set up already. But once you have this set up, you can just send your people to your listings, or in this case, to your Google listing. They get there, they're going to see the big blue write a review button. They can click on that and simply write the review. This is what it's going to look like on Yahoo, or this is what it will actually look like. I'll come back to that in a second. But if you come to this URL up here, listings.local.yahoo.com, you'll see the sign up button. Click that, follow the prompts. There's a basic listing. This is free. That's pretty good. If you want, you can pay $4.95 a month and do the enhanced listings. It gives you a few more options here. You can upload photos and whatnot, but whichever case you choose, just simply click the big yellow sign up button, list your business now. It's free. Again, follow the prompts. Both Google and Yahoo make this very easy, very straightforward. Just go through and follow the instructions. Once that is set up, it will look something like this. And again, once you have this particular listing set up, if you want, you can direct people to this listing here. Again, they're just going to click the review button and leave a review. It's very straightforward. The third one that we're going to focus on, at each of these listings, the Google one, if I go back here, when the user clicks that write a review button, if they don't have like a Gmail account or they're not logged in, maybe they have just some Google Calendar or Google Docs, they have to have a Google account to log in and write the review. So we're going to talk about that in a minute, who to send to which listing. Obviously, the Gmail users we want to send here. If your patients have a Yahoo Mail listing, we're going to want to send them here. But for everyone else, we can actually send them to this third review site and Business Directory, Insider Pages. It's a big authoritative directory you want to have your clinic listed on. Again, it's free to set up. They can actually come here. I don't have a screenshot of it, but once you're set up here, you can send them the link to this. They can come here and actually just do a one-click Facebook login. So if they're not a Gmail or a Yahoo Mail user, they just come here. 99% of people, I don't know if that's a actual figure, but most everybody's on Facebook. So worst case scenario, you just send them here, one-click login, boom, they can leave. They can, I'll show you. They can click the. This is Dr. Cook's listing here, and you can come here, write a review, and do it that way as well. Moving back just a minute, setting your listing up here on Insider Pages is a little bit tricky, so I've included a shortened URL here. You can either type that in, or I will post the link below this video, and you can just click the over on my blog, depending upon where you're watching this. I will post the links to all three of these sites so you can just go directly there and set them up. In any case, for setup instructions here, it's a little weird, so just come here and watch Insider Pages. Watch the video they have here. It's fairly short. I think it's like a minute long, and it'll tell you how to add your listing. That's that. Once you have it, again, your listing will look something like this. And why these three review sites? Well, being set up on these helps the search engine rankings, as we already discussed, in all three of the search engines. Other review sites across the web will actually pick these up. There are potentially hundreds of review sites, both general business directories and the niche directories, meaning like wellness.com, healthgrades.com, chirodirectory.com, various health and chiropractic, kind of industry related business directory sites that you can be listed on also. There are just dozens upon dozens upon dozens of them, and what will happen is some of these are sort of more central in the local review system ecosystem, if you will, and so we can actually put reviews on these three and they will trickle down and out and across sort of throughout the web, and some of the other review sites will actually pick them up. It's all information in the public domain, so they'll actually pick up some of the reviews left at these three listings and display them out on other listings. So by putting them here, we get, I guess, more bang for your buck, if you will. These three sites are the easiest sites for the largest number of people to leave a review on. If you've ever done this at all, we want to be making this as easy as possible for your patients. So where to send them? We're going to send, as I already mentioned this, we're going to try to send patients with Gmail accounts or Google users. We want to send them to your Google listing again. We don't want to have them, having to set up accounts and log in. They're not going to do that. So if they maybe have a Yahoo Mail, send them to your Yahoo listing. For anyone else, most everybody else, again, will have Facebook. Send them to the Insider Pages and they can just do the Facebook login again. Want to make it as easy for them as possible. Okay, I'm going to wrap this part one up. Up next, we're going to be talking getting online reviews for your chiropractic clinic. Part two, we're going to go through a specific 3-step plan for getting great reviews.